Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Town Council public hearing for a proposed ordinance abatement of taxes of surviving spouse of a police officer, firefighter, or emergency medical technician.
Shall I start?
Sure. Thank you.
I believe at the the public hearing, town council meeting prior, there was a recommendation from Fire Chief Garahy for the town council to consider adopting an ordinance implementing section Connecticut General Statute section 12-81X, which is actually in your package after the proposed ordinance. Section 12-81X calls for the municipal option to abate taxes of surviving spouse of police, officer, firefighter, or emergency medical technicians. I'll read the statute. The legislative body of any municipality may establish by ordinance a program to abate all or a portion of the property taxes due with respect to real property owned and occupied as the principal residence of the surviving spouse of a police officer, firefighter, or emergency medical technician who dies while in the performance of such officers, firefighters, or technicians' duties. So I will bring you back to the draft of the proposed ordinance. Abatement of taxes of surviving spouse of a police officer, firefighter, or emergency medical technician. This is under existing Article 6, which calls for the abatement for firefighters and EMS personnel, Article 6. So the revision or the new section, the new proposed ordinance would be new section 223-19. And what it is just a verbatim of the state statute. And then after that, I had to make revisions to the numbering system. So the only change is that new section, and that applies to, we're not creating really anything new except for allowing spouse of these volunteers to benefit from an abatement of up to $2,000 on their property taxes if their loved one perishes in the line of duty as a firefighter, police officer, or EMS individual. There are no changes or differences in the qualifications that we currently have. We believe the financial impact is minimal. We certainly hope it's minimal as we go forward. So with that, I'll take any questions.
Well, this is actually an agenda item for our town council meeting, so this is just hearing from the public now, is that?
Yes.
It's a public hearing, right.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to be heard? Chris, I came in like 3 minutes late, and I wanted you to be here because I wanted to say I was the Christine Duff of the meeting today. You stole that away.
Well, we got another one coming up.
Nice, not over.
Hello.
I'll do my best to be.
We have half an hour, so no, we have half an hour, so you just take your time.
Mike?
I'll bet you if I took a half an hour, there'd be a fire chief opening tomorrow. Already getting a look. So, Michael Garahy, Fire Chief, Town of Rocky Hill, 3050 Main Street. So I really want to start by extending our gratitude to the town council and to the town manager for getting us to this point. It's been like a bullet train to get to here. It's only been 3-4 weeks, and it's been phenomenal, and we appreciate that very much. As you probably guessed, I'm here to throw the fire department's support behind the new section of the town ordinance for the public safety tax abatement. We all see the news. Public safety is a difficult and dangerous job, and it's not becoming any easier. In the fire department's operating model, the families of our first responders sacrifice almost as much as the members. Countless missed birthdays, missed dinners, interrupted holidays. It just takes a toll on the family. Just last Christmas, we spent a good portion of the day at a condo fire on Country Club Road, away from our families. That's a good example. Another example is last Tuesday night. After 2.5 hours of training, we were called to a serious high-speed motor vehicle accident requiring extrication down on the corner of Dividend and Forest. And to put that in a member's perspective, after working his full-time job all day, gulping a quick meal at home if they were lucky, participating in the training class, troops were called to a extrication and faced with a victim with serious injuries. The operation took about an hour, and with the pickup and back-end work of returning everything to service, about another 45 minutes. That's a nice long 12, 13-hour day. And at no point did any of the firefighters complain, nor am I complaining. But these are just examples of what we do 24/7, 365. No time off, no breaks, just a constant high level of service. But back to our families. As you can see, this puts a strain on home life. This ordinance, and I'm glad we pointed out that it would be minimal financial. I think we're looking at 2 families right now. Will allow for survivor benefits for those who may leave behind, who are left behind in the case of a line of duty death. Line of duty deaths are not very common, but they do happen. The fire department, for example, has had 3 line of duty deaths in our 97-year existence, most recent being Captain Jim Lamar. We're asking that you support the ordinance to provide, if nothing else, peace of mind to our families. So, thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to be heard?
Should we make amendment?
Make
Do-
a motion
do-
to close the public
Can
hearing.
we close the public
I'll
hearing?
make a
Yeah.
motion to close the public hearing.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.